Alright, and here's where I show you how to color with the fluorescent oil pastels. I don't know if you can see that. A little bit of a glare. Fluorescent, so that means it's going to glow under a black light. We have a whole bunch of different colors over here. I will tell you that things like the yellows and the oranges and the reds tend to stand out the brightest. The blue doesn't tend to stand out quite as much. We talked about warm and cool colors, and so you're going to pick warm colors for inside your castle and cool colors for the background, or warm colors in the background, cool colors in your castle. So I'm going to start. Now you have these pieces just like this. You can peel them down when they've gotten a little bit too close to the wrapper. It is nice to keep the wrapper on there though, because otherwise your fingers get really gross. It washes off, but it's still annoying. Let's see, I'm gonna do the castle, I think, warm. So we just start by coloring like this. You can blend with two, so I'm leaving some white spaces because now I'm going to take a yellow, peel him off a little bit. I want to stick to colors that are next to each other on the color wheel when I'm blending, but I can kind of fill in some of those gaps with the yellow and I make a fun new color. Now if you find that you now have a bunch of orange on here, you can just, on a scrap piece of paper, wipe that right off. And then maybe I'll use the yellow over here. I can also take a paper towel, wrap it around my finger, and I can use that to help rub and blend these pieces together to really fill in all of my spaces. All right. We are gonna movie magic and fill this all in. Okay, so I've now filled in my castle. I'm actually gonna take an extra scrap piece of paper and just kind of cover it so that now when I go and start using the cool colors, I don't have to worry so much about them accidentally overlapping. And I can just keep like moving this to cover the parts that I need it, like when I'm up here, and maybe I wanna use some blue out here. I use it around where I need it. You still want to move it and make sure you're actually getting all the little spots, but you're going to repeat the process to get the whole background filled in as well. And this scrap piece of paper can help you really protect the colors you've got going on. Alright, so I finished it out. I forgot to mention you should definitely have a piece of paper underneath here because you can see how it gets the table very, very messy, and the oil is really hard to get off of the table. So not horribly hard, but more annoying than I want to deal with. Also, you'll notice that like some of these pieces are broken. If yours breaks while you're using it, it's okay. It is not the end of the world. It happens. Don't throw them away because these are still very usable pieces. It just means your fingers are probably going to get a little bit dirty like mine. I also highly suggest washing your hands in between the warm colors and the cool colors so you don't accidentally mix. I mixed in a couple areas because I had stuff on my hands. All right, we are going to take a brief recess and then I will show you what this looks like in the black light. Okay, we are now hiding in my closet, which is the only place I could get dark enough to show you guys this with the black light on. As you can see, these are all nice bright neon-y colors, but the blue and the purple in the sky are probably the least bold colors. So whatever you guys want, I think it makes a nice little contrast having the kind of the less intense sky. But you guys get to pick whatever kind of colors you want to use for yours.